Welcome, this is Dalen75 Games. We are playing the Bureau, XCOM Declassified. So I believe this is part 10. I've just been doing, this would be the third video in a row. And we are finishing up on the enemy tower.
Tell me you've got a plan.
Carter, come in.
Bunch, we're here. Roof of the tower.
You think you can stop our invasion? You can't even escape.
I don't think we need anything. We're at full ammo, have the right backpack.
That's it. Where are you, Axis?
You will come to me in time, prisoner.
Show yourself, you fucking coward. I don't like the looks of this. Find cover, now!
I don't have a rifle.
The Force is the only thing you understand.
Ouch. So it's a boss fight.
Find new cover. We can't handle a direct hit from that thing.
You cannot conceal yourself from the truth.
Will you shoot at my silicoid?
Blob deployed.
I don't think a mine's gonna work. It's
Take it out.
just about shooting.
Take it down. Put an end to it.
Crap.
Now.
Move! Hey, I'm being eaten alive here.
Healing engaged.
Oh, you gotta move. Yeah, don't sit still. Guys, are you even shooting at it? It's gonna be one of those good old-fashioned fun boss fights. They are shooting at it.
Your resistance would be inspiring if it made any difference at all.
Yeah. No!
Need help here.
Hurry up, dude. Revive me.
Do you even comprehend the
Keep
forces
the pressure on us.
It's not shooting at my blob. Why is the other guy not firing at it?
That's your target.
You cannot win, William Carter.
Crap.
Your insurrection only brings further harm to your
Jesus, did you see that? We're still here, Axis. Find new cover. Can't handle a direct hit from that thing.
cannot consign yourself into the truth. Chances
Put
against
an end to
something
it. Now.
greater potency.
Repeat, can you hear me?
Barnes, we're ready for evac. Now.
Jesus, you're alive. Coming in. Let's get the hell out of this place.
Well done, Carter. You and your team did it.
Yeah, but what did it cost us? They're winning, Doc. With a transponder you net back there, now we can strike back.
Alright, that's the end of this mission. Signal from beyond. Infiltration of the enemy structure designated S1 and retrieval of the classified device were successful. Agent De Silva, missing and presumed KIA, was discovered to be alive but affected by the sleepwalker pathogen. Agent De Silva, recovered alive for study, is to be commended for his valor and the successful communication of critical intel related to Structure S1. Civilians affected by the sleepwalker pathogen were seen entering the Structure S1 without fear or coercion. Once inside S1, the field team discovered that civilians were being loaded onto transport vessels and taken to points unknown. Immediately prior to extraction, the field team successfully engaged and destroyed a Titan-class enemy vessel with conventional weapons, a feat previously thought impossible. We all leveled up, too. Hey, nice. Blaster launcher, tactician pack. Killed a lot of outsiders. Actually, there's more outsiders than sectoids. I thought it would be the opposite. Shield commander, sectopod, drone, Titan. So Titan is the enemy ship controlled by Axis at the end.
That tower's still sending people to the other side. If we act quick enough, we can launch a rescue op before...
Yeah.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
I asked the lab to devise a test to root out any more infiltrators. We're testing everyone going in or out of the base. Take them to quarantine.
Too bad about De Silva. Falk?
I thought we saved him.
Heinrich has isolated one of...
Mosaic's imperative commands. To humans, it's simple noise. But to an outsider...
So much more. Proceed, Doctor.
He's reacting.
That shouldn't be happening.
Higher!
William.
Carter. William.
Carter!
Agent Carter, I'm sorry to be the one to break this to you.
Where's Julia?
While you were away, there was an accident.
What? Bullshit. What accident?
A fight. Out of your house in Arlington. Julia and Richard.
Unfit for duty. You're drunk, Agent. Go home and sleep it off.
Jules. Buried before I could say goodbye.
This is your third disciplinary hearing, Agent.
Let me go.
You got me, Will.
Let me help them. Let me go. Let me go.
Awake now, are we?
Yeah. You convinced I'm human yet?
You're alive, aren't you?
Something like that.
Well, you should be fine. The director left an order to send you to talk to him as soon as you woke up. I wouldn't keep him waiting.
Okay, our agent dispatch mission was completed as well. 2 level ups. Recovering leaders. Our information was correct. Sadly, the former president and most of his bodyguard, except one, had succumbed to injuries taken during the first wave of attacks. We have their bodies and will be giving them a burial with full honors. The lone survivor has been patched up and should be ready for active duty. Okay, it just says that there's 1 reward, but okay. Note: Sleepwalker screening warning. Infirmary personnel. It has come to our attention that the new audio tone security screening has adverse reactions when performed on infected sleepwalkers. While outsiders display markedly increased aggression as a response to the tone, infected sleepwalkers display physiological signs of increased stress and agitation consistent with intense pain. While we are studying the disturbing implications of this connection between outsiders and infected humans, we must regretfully remind all personnel that this does not mean that infected personnel can be excluded from a mandatory security screening. Dr. Hera. Oh, there's De Silva down there.
Carter. Hello? Can anybody anybody hear me? Anybody? Am I dead? Isn't there supposed to be something? Is someone out there? Who's there? Who are you? Carter. Somebody help!
That was interesting. Is that it? I guess so. Can't go down there. It's a helicopter. Busy taking other agents out to the field.
Lockdown situation is over. Big deal. I just don't see the difference.
Right. I mean, whoop-de-doo, the doors might be open, but where is there to go?
5 minutes out there and you're gonna find yourself right back under the ground.
At least we're buried alive.
Note. New security protocol to all base personnel. With the development of an effective infiltrator screening test by Dr. Dresner and Dr. Weir, I can announce that we have now completed a full test of the base personnel. I'm happy to announce that you are all human and our security lockdown can be lifted somewhat. However, we cannot afford to become complacent. Any staff that returns to the base will be subject to another screening, and base management reserves the right to perform random mandatory screenings as necessary. As before, all screening will be accompanied by at least 2 armed guards. We thank you for your vigilance. With your assistance, we shall persevere. Director Falk. Where do we go? Somewhere to the left.
Another infected. Villian, could I have a word with you?
We need to talk about that test of yours.
My most sincere apologies for what happened at your screening, Villian. But as you can see, we have a more pressing matter at the moment. This man is infected.
That's never happened in the base before. Or is this another unexpected side effect of your test, Doc?
Nine. I'm quite sure this is from an outside source, but I need your help to find out where, and to do it without causing a panic.
This agent's turning into a sleepwalker, and I've seen how that goes. Unless you found a cure, I don't see how you're gonna help.
It's not a cure, but it may be the first step.
Well, what is it?
I have discovered a way to detect sleepwalker infections at an early stage, before the symptoms present. It will let us treat the subjects earlier, or at least get a better understanding of the conversion process.
Another test, Doctor?
Not to fear, William. This time you will be the one performing the test. And quietly, if at all possible.
The last thing we need is an infection scare.
Precisely. Thankfully, the detective will find any infected within a large area. Here, check in operations, engineering, the main lab, the briefing room, and the hangar. That should cover the base.
And if I find any other infected?
Send them to see Dr. Hera. I will meet you there, and perhaps we can help this man.
I thought everyone was screened.
During the screening, it felt like my head was going to explode. Any idea what happened?
I had no idea. Perhaps it was some resonance from your earlier exposure to the alien artifact. Tell me, how did it feel?
Like someone was inside my skull using a hammer, trying to break free. It was all I could do to stay conscious.
Yes. But you said something, too. Your name? Perhaps your rank as well?
Hell if I know. For a few seconds, it was all just a red haze.
Well, I am glad you are with us again, my friend.
You said that noise during the screening was something from Mosaic. How did you discover that?
Dr. Veer has been examining the device removed from our captive infiltrator. It would appear that this is how they receive commands from the Mosaic network.
So they're radio operated?
Not quite, but it seems to give them a sort of subconscious connection to a larger command hierarchy.
And you used the command for attack. You couldn't pick something safer, like dance?
Our control is too crude for specific commands, only general urges. And violence is a very common response.
I'll be on my way.
As you say. But if you would like, I have some experiments I could perform on the...
No. I'll check for infected. But I've spent quite enough time as your guinea pig for today, Doc.
Hold F to scan enemies. I think I was doing that in the very first episode or two. I haven't been down here yet. So how do I use this scanner?
Seen those sleepwalkers?
Caught one of them wandering the halls.
All right, boys. Get your gear in order and gather around.
This gonna be another rescue cakewalk, sir? Or are we gonna see some action?
Nothing so boring this time, Kenny. No. This time we're going into the belly of the beast.
All right, it's about time.
Some of those sleepwalkers are congregating at a tower out in New Mexico. We're gonna find out why and shut them down.
You sure we won't catch anything being around all those sleepwalkers?
You just worry about us getting into that tower. Alive.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be an extended stay. Investigating the area, finding a point of entry, and infiltrating. We're going to keep a low profile until we can strike.
Less John Wayne and more James Bond?
That's the spirit. And if we're lucky, we might even find a cure for the sleepwalkers.
Is that even possible?
Hell if I know. But we gotta hope, right? Otherwise, why are we still fighting?
Note. Carter, to Sylvanus and us used to have a drink or two after hours. After what happened, we figured you could use a bottle to yourself. Percy. I'm sorry, I don't remember who Percy is. Is that the helicopter pilot? So we're supposed to be scanning. Is there a way to... I'm just hitting buttons here. Okay, well, you go to options. Others, objective screen. Look at point of interest. Dodge roll. Cover and sprint. Special cover moves. I'm not even using these. Resume. Okay, here we go. Mission objectives. Scan the ready room, scan operations, scan the lab, scan engineering. How do you do this? Maybe there's an area you have to go to. Look at this. That's just showing the missions around, I guess. Can you click this on? It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Well, there's something else here. Whiskey.
Here's to you, Nico. Rest in peace.
That's what it meant. Rest in peace. I just saw him alive.
Thinking that elevator's gonna open up and my Mabel's gonna come walking in. It's just not happening, buddy. No way, no how. But it could, you know? One of the rescue teams might find her. Sorry, buddy. I don't want you to get your hopes up. Yeah, I know.
Okay. I thought this was infirmary, but okay. to run around the base and try to scan. However, we can do that.
I want you to check and double check everything. If you went over it, go over it again. And again, just to be sure.
Okay,
Carter, you'll never believe what we found.
He's the helicopter pilot.
We caught a spy sneaking into the Avenger. A damn spy. Here.
Shit. Did he do any damage?
Don't think so. We're double checking. But I think we got him before he could do much.
Another outsider infiltrator. God damn it.
Not an outsider. A Russian. We get attacked by aliens, and we still have to keep our eyes open for Reds. Those commie bastards never give up.
A Russian agent here. I should talk to him. He might be useful.
You've got to be kidding. A Russian? As soon as Falk gives the word, the only thing that spy will be useful for is target practice.
Cool it, Barnes. I want to see what he has to say. Right now, being human matters more than being a commie.
Fine. He's in the foreman's office. But I still think you should just put a bullet in his head.
Another interrogation, eh? We
Here
still
to talk with the Russian? Seems like a lost cause to me, but good luck.
Почему ты здесь? Вранье ищи. Пытание?
Ну, если ты это хочешь, я думал, мы поговорим.
He said, what do you want? Why are you here? And I said, well, I just want to talk, basically. I don't know if any viewers can see what they're saying, but I'll try to read it as fast as possible.
Я думал, что
Didn't expect to find a Russian down here. How do you know about this place?
Мы все видим.
We are always watching. There are more of us here than you can know. Your security is pathetic.
Просто печальная.
Да, я начинаю
Yeah, I'm starting to agree with you.
с вами.
Вы убьете меня?
Will you kill me?
Я не знаю,
Don't know if you've noticed, but the Cold War has been cancelled. We have bigger enemies to face, and so do you.
У нас гораздо серьезнее гроза. И у вас тоже.
Пришельцы?
Aliens, I've heard this story already. How stupid do you think I am?
Вы думаете, что я совершенно глупой?
Слушай.
I've been out there, it's real. Half the world is dead and the other half is infected. There's no way to that they've only hit here.
А другая половина зараженная. Не может быть, что только нас одни. Я обещаю.
I promise you that your friends back in the USSR are just as bad off if any of them are still alive.
Но если какой-либо из них все еще жив.
That's ridiculous. You don't have any proof. Only voices on the radio and fake pictures. Why should I believe your children's story? Killing you would be a waste. You've been hidden here for who knows how long. You've got talent and we need more agents. The outsiders aren't just an American problem. Do you really expect me to believe this children's story? Invaders from space? How stupid do you think I am? I'll make you a deal, buddy. I'll send you a topside. If you can see for yourself, if what I say is true, you work for me. If not, you can hightail it to Cuba. And if I call your bluff, what do you care? You'll have a gun, you'll be out of here. Either way, you won't be my problem. Very well, let me see these aliens for myself. Glad to have you aboard. I'd rather befriend them than kill them.
But I think you did the right thing. We need all the help we can get.
That commie is something, but I think he's gonna come around.
You can't trust him, Carter.
Well, it's humans against aliens right now, not Americans against Russians. I need someone to take him out to see what the aliens have done firsthand.
You say so. I'll set up a recon mission. Let's just hope he remembers who the good guys are.
Investigation complete. Return to Barnes. Unlock dispatch mission. The Russian. Pima, New Mexico. Return to ops to dispatch agents. Okay. I believe that's it for this section. This is engineering, but we're supposed to be doing a scan. I don't have a clue how. Okay, so scan engineering. How do you do it? There's got to be a way to do it. wasn't listening to the doctor. Was his name Heinrich? Very well. Is there any way? Agent roster. It's not helping me. Just back to agent roster. It's not helping me at all.
You heading outside?
Maybe we should go back and talk to the guy. I'll see what I can do here. We'll be back in a moment. Alright, I figured out how to scan people. And it's as simple as hitting spacebar to go into battle focus. And you have to hold F. This agent is infected. That's a test, I guess. He already knows, so let's see if there's anybody else. No one else here. Okay, let's get all the rooms.
No infected here, at least.
Sleepwalkers?
Already read that. Already listened to this, I think. Yeah. Well, I'll listen to it just to get it off. Alright, I'm very sorry. I seem to have made a mistake and deleted part of the video that I needed. Yeah. Nothing much important happened. There was no missions or anything. It was about 20-25 minutes of me doing the little things around the base. Basically, Angela Weaver believes they found out where Axis is located, and it's in southwest Oregon, so that's a major operation that's coming up. I mean, I sent off a operation with other agents for them to do. I think it was the Russian one, so he can see proof for himself. And I finished the scanning mission, and basically nothing really came up out of it. They're just like, oh, thank you for doing what you did, and nothing much of note that I can remember. So I'm very sorry. This will be the end of this video, and the next video will begin with a minor operation called Operation Longsword. And of course, I forgot what the objectives of that mission is. It's a minor operation. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you like my videos, please subscribe.
Tell me who's been tending your garden. I wanna know. Don't lie to me. I wanna know. Tell me who's been tending your garden.